Today we're taking a look at the Broland Hand Warmer, and before we get too much further, it is important to note that this was provided for demonstration purposes. I've tested a lot of hand warmers lately, and this is definitely one of my favorite just because of its ability to fidget with the hand warmers, which is something you already do when you have a heat pack and things like that. First, you'll notice it comes in a nice box and it's pretty well packaged. On the inside, you're going to have your hand warmers nice and bundled up, a holding case, and then you're going to have a 1 meter dual USB-C cable, which will make it really easy to get these charged. Now, this is the hand warmer itself, and you can see here that both of these are cylinders, and it makes it easy to just kind of roll it around in your hands or slide it back and forth, which is super awesome because as these warm up, it's a nice warming feeling, kind of keeps your hands busy, and it's really enjoyable. I found myself working at my desk doing some code, and I was actually just fidgeting with it on, and it was nice and comforting and soothing. And so not even for being in a cold environment, but just kind of doing the daily flow, it really worked out. Now, in order to use these, you got your power button right here. You're just going to hold that for 3 seconds, and then you can see here that the light ended up turning on. In order to go through the temperatures, you just push it once, and it's going to be on your first power, twice, 3 times, all the way to high heat, and they're controlled independently. So again, when we want to turn this one on, I'm going to hold it for 3 seconds. You can see that one turned on as well, and I'm going to match the heat temperature, and I'll put it on high. Now, these things warm up fairly quickly, and you'll start noticing it almost right out of the gates. And then if you want to check your battery status, all you have to do is double click, and you can see that I've actually got 1 bar because I've been using these. On this guy, and then over here, yep, 1 bar as well. So as this is warming up, I can sit here and I can just have this in my hands, which is super awesome. Very fidgety, very also warming, keeping your body moving and things like that, instead of just holding something static. However, if you want to detach these, you can push these buttons at the top and bottom, and then they slide out. So I'll push this. So now you have a single cylinder that you can warm your hands up with. You can put 1 in each hand, or you can share it with a friend. And then when you're ready to charge it, the USB-C is located on the top, so you'll have to disconnect it in order to charge it. You can disconnect both of them and use it without this centerpiece. All this is for is fidgeting, right? It's just to keep them together and keep them in that ability to roll. So now I've got these separate, and then they're definitely warming up the hands if you're going to put your hands in your pockets and things like that. This is going to work out great for you. These can last up to 5 hours depending on your temperature setting, and they range from 123 to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. When you're done with it, to turn it off, just hold that button again, and it will turn off. And then you can simply push the buttons again, put them back in, and you can store them in your case, and it'll be ready for next time. Overall, if you're looking for a great hand warmer, one that's unique, where you can do the fidgeting, kind of like I just demonstrated, I'm super happy with this one, and I do recommend it. Hey, if you're interested in buying this, there's an affiliate link in the description down below. If you buy something at no cost to you, I'll get a little kickback, which will help support the channel. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and like it. Comment down below if you have any questions about these. I'll do my best to get those answered for you. Most importantly, have a great day.